Hi, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everything's going well. Just wanted to touch base with you on a couple of things this week, kind of let you know what's going on, and also at the same time, be able to sort of explain to you this being sort of our second week now of what's going on, what to expect, and how I'm going to start looking at a few things this week. Sorry about that. I'm trying to silence my phone here. There we go. So, um, a couple things. So last week you should have been able to finish um, your video discussion for the procrastination video, which I hope was very eye-opening with some of you. And by reading some of the comments, I know it's almost there. Also, I'll be looking at the quiz just to make sure you did it right. Now, that quiz that I gave you last week, it's minimal. It's literally worth 0 points. And really, the idea is for you to be able to know how to take a quiz, what's involved in taking the quiz. For some of you, you've taken Canvas before and therefore you know how the quizzes work. For some of you, it's new. So it's really just an opportunity for you to know what a quiz looks like, okay? Because as we move forward, including this week, those quizzes are now going to be worth 10 points each. So this week, we're going to touch on chapter 1. Um, and you're going to have the chapter, you're going to have the lecture, you're going to have a quiz worth 10 points, and then you're going to have the video discussion. And the video discussion is kind of like the same week, last week, I'm sorry, where you're going to view the videos, you're going to answer the questions, and then you're going to comment on 2 of your peers. You're going to do that on the weekly basis. What I'm going to do this week is I am going to review your video discussions and just give them a thumbs up if I think it was good. But if I felt that it was something that you needed to elaborate more, I'm going to send you a direct email in private so that you understand what my expectations are, so that this week when you do your video discussion, you'll do a much better job. Um, Excuse me. As we start moving forward, one of the things that I want you to consider, it's still a little bit of ways, but I want you to start thinking about it, is uh, your paper. So your paper is going to be coming up a little bit, like I said, a little bit of ways, but the focus of the paper are 2 people in a relationship, not you, 2 other people, people that you can see and be able to sort of see how their relationship has evolved. Now that relationship can be personal, can be friendship, can be professional, can be romantic, can be familial, in other words, parent, child, siblings, and stuff like that. Um, but it's something that to keep in mind. No kids, so nobody under the age of 16. And definitely make sure it's someone that you're familiar with, someone that's real, not a TV show, not something like that. It's someone that you've been able to see and realize and kind of understand how that relationship has sort of developed. So you can have a little bit of context of history of that. Okay. Um, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about what some of the things that I'm looking for. So, like I said, it's still a little bit far ahead, but I want you to start thinking about it, because as you start reading the chapters, this being the first chapter, I want you to start thinking about, okay, um, does this term help explain them? Does it help explain how they communicate? Does it help explain how their relationship works? Does it help explain how they listen? You know, you may be reading something, you may think, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to save that term for um, for my paper, because you're going to have to use 5 terms from the book to help in your analysis. So start keeping that in mind as you start reading the what do you call it, the assignment. Oh my God! Start reading the chapters and as you get ready for the assignment. So that's kind of where we are. Um, if you have any questions, please feel free to email and let me know. I'm here to assist you. I can answer the questions, and I could certainly set up a Zoom meeting if we want. However, if those questions are questions that make me think that, hey, you know what, maybe you haven't necessarily looked at the syllabus. Like if you're asking me a question about what's due or what to do or how to submit something, or what extra credit is, it makes me think that you either A, haven't watched the videos, or B, haven't done the reading or read the syllabus, or C, done neither. And so what I'm going to do is politely guide you back to the reading and ask you, did you happen by chance happen to read the syllabus? Because there's a lot of information there and you may have missed it. And the reason I ask you to go back, because if you didn't read the syllabus for this, you probably didn't read it for other things, which means that there's a lot of important information there that you didn't get. Information that's important for the success for the class. So if you feel like I'm just giving the question back to you and making you, why don't you just answer the question? Well, that's why. because there's certain expectations for you as a student to look at the videos, read the syllabus, follow the assignment details. And then if there's questions that maybe you still don't understand or you need a little bit more elaboration, yeah, of course, reach out to me. I'm here for you. I will explain it. Like I said, I could easily set up a Zoom meeting and I could sort of explain it if it's easier for me to verbally say it to you, or it's easier for you to hear it verbally versus someone writing you an email. With that said, every Monday you'll see a video from me kind of guiding you and explaining to you what's going on. So I'm hoping that that's helpful, as well as the lectures that go with the chapters so that you don't feel like you're on this all by yourself. All right. So with that said, if anybody has any questions of any sort, I'm right here for you. And oh, here's your dad joke of the week. I like this one because I'm kind of a superhero freak here. So, um, so yeah, I geek out over superheroes. I'm a big fan of the Marvel and DC, but I will say, best villain of all time, Joker. Anyways, so um, I will say, what's the difference between Iron Man and Aluminum Man? So Iron Man stops the bad guys. Aluminum Man just foils their plans. Foils. Aluminum Man. See what I did there? I thought it was hilarious. Anyways, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. All right? Bye, everybody.